Hey guys, Chris coming at you from downtown Vancouver here in my parkade, which I thought was a fitting setting for what I want to talk to you about today. EV charging, hot topic right now. A lot of buildings are not ready for this. The EV vehicles, whether you like them or not, maybe you love gas vehicles and you're refusing to let go, but it's coming. The government's going to ram it down your throats even if you don't like EV vehicles, and they are coming, so make sure you get your Stratas ready for this. New legislation, Bill 22, which passed earlier this May. There's now some updates to that. So number one is EPRs, so electric planning reports, are going to be mandated by late 2026 here in the Lower Mainland. I think 2028 in the rest of BC. Threshold for voting to approve infrastructure is going to be 50%. So it used to be 3/4 vote required for common area changes. If it's related to EV, now it's only 50%. What else? Stratas cannot unreasonably refuse request from an owner to install EV. So how that's going to look, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of these will go to CRT. We'll see. Basically, you can, still have the autonomy to turn them down if the criteria isn't met, but you have to set up criteria. It can be cost based and all that stuff, but basically you're going to have to figure this out, how you can approve EV infrastructure. The other thing comes to parking. Right now the Strata Act says common property, it can only be assigned out for a year on a short-term basis. Even though in practice that's not really done, but basically you can assign it out on a longer term basis if it relates to EV charging. So those are some of the new changes. I'm sure there's going to be more. We'll update you as they get going, but you have to understand the government's in a bit of a pickle here because they've mandated electric vehicles. In the next 10 years they're going to phase out gas completely, and most buildings in the Lower Mainland are not ready for this. You've got you might only have 5 EVs right now, but when you have that doubles to 10 and then 20 and then 40 in a couple of years, and there's only 4 receptacles to plug into, it's going to be a nightmare. People are going to be fighting over these things, and it's going to be a dog's breakfast. So get ahead of the curve, get your EV plan done, and try and get as many EV chargers as you can into your parkades. Get ready for the wave because it's coming.